The air was electric with anticipation as three martial arts icons stepped into the arena. On one side stood Yukari Oshima and Etsuko Shihomi, two titans of the action cinema world. On the other side, the muscles from Brussels himself, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Fans from across the globe had gathered to witness this epic showdown, a collision of styles, strengths, and stories that would etch itself into martial arts history. Known for her lightning-fast movements and hard-hitting action sequences, Yukari Oshima was no stranger to intense combat. Her background in Kyokushin karate and wushu granted her a unique blend of power and grace. Every punch she threw was backed by sheer precision, her kicks capable of disarming even the toughest opponents. But Oshima's strength wasn't just in her physicality. Her ability to read her opponent's next move often gave her an edge in combat. However, her reliance on speed sometimes left her vulnerable. Against someone with unrelenting power, a single well-placed strike could turn the tide. Nevertheless, Oshima's unyielding spirit made her a formidable force to be reckoned with. Etsuko Shihomi, a disciple of the legendary Sonny Chiba, brought a different energy to the fight. Her background in karate and her experience as an actress in numerous martial arts films honed her techniques to near perfection. Shihomi was the epitome of calculated aggression. Her strikes were measured, her counters razor-sharp. But while her technique was impeccable, Shihomi sometimes lacked the raw brute force of her opponents. Her strength lay in turning an opponent's power against them, but when faced with overwhelming pressure, it became a question of endurance. Jean-Claude Van Damme entered the arena with his signature confidence. His roots in karate, kickboxing, and ballet gave him a unique fighting style that combined raw power, flexibility, and fluidity. His spinning kicks were a spectacle, capable of landing with devastating accuracy. Van Damme's sheer athleticism allowed him to adapt quickly, his conditioning unmatched even among the elite. Yet, Van Damme's reliance on explosive power sometimes left him open to calculated counters. His opponents could exploit his brief moments of recovery after high-impact strikes. But in a contest of endurance and adaptability, few could rival the Belgian powerhouse. The match began with a flurry of movement from Oshima and Shihomi. They worked in tandem, their chemistry honed through years of action choreography. Oshima's relentless attacks pushed Van Damme onto the defensive, while Shihomi's precision strikes aimed to exploit any gaps in his defenses. For a moment, it seemed as though the duo might overwhelm him. But Van Damme's experience and adaptability shone through. He countered Oshima's speed with well-timed blocks and used his flexibility to evade Shihomi's calculated strikes. Then came the turning point. As Oshima launched a spinning kick, Van Damme anticipated her move, sidestepping and delivering a crushing counterkick that sent her sprawling. Shihomi stepped in, her strikes sharp and precise, but Van Damme's sheer power began to wear her down. The climax came with Van Damme's iconic flying roundhouse kick, a move that combined power, speed, and flawless technique. The blow landed squarely, taking Shihomi off her feet. The fight was over. Van Damme's victory lay in his ability to adapt and his unparalleled conditioning. While Oshima and Shihomi were exceptional in their own rights, their strengths were tailored to specific scenarios. Van Damme's versatility allowed him to neutralize their advantages and exploit their vulnerabilities. His endurance outlasted their relentless attacks, and his power ultimately turned the tide. The fight left the crowd in awe, a testament to the skill and dedication of all three fighters. Oshima and Shihomi displayed unparalleled synergy, while Van Damme proved why he remains a legend. The showdown wasn't just a battle of fists and feet, but a celebration of martial arts mastery. And though Van Damme emerged victorious, the real winners were the fans who witnessed history.